In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create an email sequence in Sendgrid. We'll walk through the full process, from setting up your automation, to deciding who gets the emails, to actually building out the content. By the end, you'll have a clear, repeatable workflow you can use for welcome series, onboarding flows, promotions, or any other kind of automated campaign. Start by logging into your Sendgrid account and heading to the Automations section. This is where Sendgrid lets you build sequences that run on autopilot. Once you're there, click on Create an Automation, and when you're asked what type of automation you want, choose Custom. The Custom option gives you full control over who enters the sequence, how long they stay in it, and what messages they receive. Next, you'll define your entry criteria. This is simply the rule that decides which contacts should be enrolled into the automation. You can choose to trigger the sequence when someone is added to a specific list, or when they fall into a particular segment. Lists are usually broader groups, while segments tend to be more targeted, like people who signed up through a certain form or have a specific tag. A really important detail here is timing. Contacts only receive the automation if they are added after the automation is set live. So if you're testing with existing contacts, make sure you add them to the list or segment after you turn the automation on. Once your entry criteria are set, it's time to define your exit criteria. This is how you tell Sendgrid when to automatically stop sending emails to a contact. You can choose to have people exit after they've received all the emails in the series, which is typical for a fixed welcome or onboarding flow. You can also have them exit if they no longer meet the entry criteria, which is helpful for dynamic segments that change over time. Finally, you can set a specific custom condition, such as a particular tag or behavior. Just keep in mind, there is a limit of 15 custom exit criteria per account, so use those more advanced rules strategically. Now decide on your send timing. For the first email, you can choose to send it instantly as soon as someone enters the automation, or after a specific delay in hours or days. Think about the user experience here. For example, welcome emails usually go out right away, while educational content might work better with a short delay. For every email after the first, the wait time is set relative to the previous email, so you might choose to send the second email 1 day later, the third email 3 days later, and so on, depending on how intensive you want your sequence to feel. With your structure in place, you can start building the actual email content. Click Add Email Content to choose a template and craft your message. This is where you write subject lines, body copy, and add images or buttons. Try to keep each email focused on one main goal, whether that's delivering value, teaching something, or prompting a specific action. When you're ready to expand the series, click Add an Email to include additional messages in the flow, and repeat the process of setting timing and content for each one. After you've reviewed your entire sequence, checked the timing, and made sure all the emails look good, it's time to turn everything on. Click Set Live to activate the automation. From that point forward, any contact who meets your entry criteria and is added after the automation goes live will automatically move through your email sequence based on the rules you've just set up.